Hi, hello, my name is Gregson, and today I want to talk to you about one of the most insane problems I have seen come out of, like, the superhero fandom community, I think. The last time I talked about superheroes on this channel, it was about a little leprechaun who couldn't accept the fact that other people had different takes on Batman, so now we're back at it, but with a different subject. Anyways, the problem I want to talk about today is people taking superheroes such as Superman or Captain America or Spider-Man, and they implement their own bigoted belief system into these superheroes, when really it's like no, like they have been just so clearly have been showed to be the complete opposite of what you're implementing your beliefs on them. Am I making sense? I think I'm making sense here, okay? And the guy we're talking about today, he has implemented his own bigoted beliefs into Batman. Oh man, this guy wants to be Batman more than I want my coffee in the morning. Like, it is actually insane. Now listen up, people. If you think Batman from Temu peddling supplements to get you rock hard in the bedroom is cool, you're gonna like this guy. If you think that being with someone 20 years your junior is cool, you're gonna like this guy. If you think that implementing your bigoted beliefs on superheroes that are supposed to be more than men is cool, you're gonna like this guy. If you think that being a misogynist is cool, you're gonna like this guy. Yo. With that being said, let's take a look at one of the first posts that I want to show you about his today. Damn, Batman cooked the whole community. Did he though? Okay, let me just retort some points of my own. First of all, dipshit, 5-year-olds also believe in Santa Claus. Seriously doubt that you have the emotional maturity and the emotional intelligence to tell the difference between a child and a full-grown person making their own choices. Gay and transgender people are now coming after your children. Maybe that's more of an internal thing that you need to talk about. Second of all, you being really concerned on whether a person is trans or not is concerning, okay, in levels that I can't even begin to quantify right now. So shut the fuck up. It is not your problem, you dipshit. And third, cutting a child's leg off is wasteful and potentially historically inaccurate, as pirate legs are mostly a fictional, Hollywood thing. So wrong again, dickhead. But I hope walking into the 7-Eleven was worth it, dressed as Batman, just looking like a fucking idiot. Lost at the coffee stands. Let's look at another one, right?
80% of women want a man for survival, not love. They want a hard-working donkey who will make money and spend it all on them while they do absolutely nothing for him. 80% of women bring no value to the table.
Ooh, you smell that? That's the smell of that cow. I bet that shit stinks. That shit reeks of insecurity.
What do women bring to the table aside from their pussy?
Probably self-reflection for a guy like you, because it seems like you really need it. I'm kind of like armchair psychology right now, but bear with me. I don't think it's too out of the realm of possibility to say that this guy has some, like, deep-rooted, unresolved, just, like, feelings for women. Let's look at another one, shall we?
We live in a society where homosexuals lecture us on morals.
Fucking goddamn it.
Trans lecture us on human biology, and baby killers lecture us on human rights, and socialists lecture us on human economics.
Well, I don't know what other economics are there, but aside from human economics, you dumb fuck. Being homosexual isn't immoral. I know, much to your chagrin, it's not immoral, okay? Get over that, okay? First, get over yourself. Second of all, trans women are women, trans men are men. Period. Full stop. That there's no room for debate at all. I don't care if you want to just be like, well, technically shut your fucking mouth. It is not your problem. It is not your problem. Plain and simple. Again, back to my earlier point, for you to be so concerned on whether someone is transgender or not is so fucking weird. Again, in levels I cannot quantify.
If our terrorists can call a worldwide recession, that means the world was living off of us. Let that sink in.
Aside from your corny ass makeup that you put on and then hopped in the shower for, no one showers like that, by the way, but maybe, just maybe, if you start to turn the gears in your head it shouldn't be that way. Just saying, that is me, plunging into this cesspool and assuming that what he's saying is right.
Always get the same drinks, same ice cream flavors, same food because I never get tired what I truly love.
Does that involve being with women? She looked so uncomfortable kissing you there, man. Holy shit. And this is another point that I really just want to dig the nail in, really. So this person is, I don't know their relationship status, open relationship, not open relationship, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? I don't know whether he's married to this chick or not, but in his highlights, he just posts this woman a lot, and you click over to her account, and you scroll a little bit, right? Let me just show you. Scroll a little bit. No posts of him. None. Zero. So yeah, damn man. That is so sad. That is simp shit. Wow, I can't believe I said that. Which is not very Batman-y of you. Batman isn't a simp. He's a playboy, damn it. Can we stop getting dogs and start having kids before our population collapses? Holy entitlement. I realized that started with a can. Can I do this? Can you do this? It started as a request, but it sounded more like a demand. No, shut the fuck up. If you want kids so bad, why don't you go impregnate that 20-year-old that you so clearly have the hots for, but she does not feel the same for you, man. This one is fucked, so fair warning. Skedaddle if you have triggers to, this.
Essay victims getting ready to tell everyone about the crime. 7 years later, except the police.
43,000 people agree with that. Fucking crazy. Have you ever considered why people don't speak out about sexual abuse? I'll tell you why. It's because they're scared. They are scared, or they are in shock, or they just don't want to fucking think about it because that's the only way that they can function as a fucking human being after the fact. Have you ever considered the fact that maybe that's why, maybe because they're human, that's why they don't speak out? They're not fucking robots that report back to HQ each and every time something happens to them. You are just the worst kind of fucking person, you Timu Batman high roller wannabe. That is what you are, okay? Vying for the validation of each and every bigot on Instagram right now. That is what you are. That is a pathetic way of life. That is a pathetic way of living. Let me put it this way, maybe you'll understand. Just because you put on a Batman costume, fuck 20-year-olds, and show your bat dick on OnlyFans, that doesn't mean you're Batman. That doesn't mean you're cool or hip or hop. That just means you're a pathetic loser trying his best to claw his way to some kind of validation. Men prefer debt-free virgins without tattoos. And, maybe this might shock you. Some women might prefer men that don't dress up as Batman for the sake of a little gimmick peddling fucking shitty supplements and their OnlyFans through Instagram. Maybe that's not too much to ask for from the woman I'm in. Standards still exist, guys. Just not his kind. Because that is actually incel shit.
Woke up, girlfriend is fine as fuck. I'm not a feminist. I'm not a liberal. I'm not fat. Life is great.
Yeah, but you like kids. Yeah, I got a better one for you. Okay, you ready? I wrote it down for you. So I'll read it as slow as possible, okay? Wake up. Girlfriend is younger than me by a really wide and concerning margin. I'm a huge misogynist. I'm a conservative cornball. My only visible accomplishment is my body. Life is great.
Females be so perfect in the beginning, that's why I keep getting new ones. That's why I love high school girls, cause they say the same age but I keep getting older.
Or some shit like that. I don't know how the saying goes.
Me watching a 500-pound woman board the plane after being told that my luggage was 3 pounds too heavy.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. Real men don't give a fuck about that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You should worry less about the weight of other people and worry more about the shape of that Batman mask. Cause holy fuck, I swear to God, in every single video that he posts, godforsaken video that he posts, it is in a different shape than the last. It is not consistent whatsoever. Oh god damn it.
Nowadays, white people experience more racism than people of color do. Racism altogether needs to stop. Love beyond color.
Hey, I think you forgot your to finish your motto there. Love beyond color, but also love beyond age, because it seems like you don't give a fuck about that. You're a straight bitch if you think that white people, white men, are just being oppressed all over the world. Get a fucking life. Get a job, maybe. Start with that, please. Once you do, maybe you'll realize that there are much bigger problems in life than your perceived problem that you make up in your mind by sitting on these fucking online forums, reading these, angry, hateful messages written by some neo-Nazi 11 years ago. The downfall of the white man is coming. Shit, I hope so.
When you walk into a room and you're in shape, people automatically respect you.
I can tell you that's not true. I had a PE teacher who was just jacked. Nobody respected that guy because he was exactly like you. A fucking bigot. I don't even know what you're dressed as. War Machine, Batman, American Patriot.
I voted for Donald Trump so my kids can have a better future. You voted for Kamala Harris so you can abort yours.
That's their choice, not yours. By the way, how does it feel that his whole administration is crumbling before your eyes? The messiest breakup of 2025. This breakup between Donald Trump and Elon Musk is messier than the breakup between Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Oh yeah, let's watch this one. I like the way this comment put it. Bro's hammer curling 30s in a kid's costume and trying to critique other men. You can meet a girl that's 35 years old and a woman that's 20 years old. Read it again. I'd rather not, and I'd rather just, forget about your face as a whole, because it's freaking me out, dude. I don't know what it is about, faces recently. They just freak me out a little bit. God, he looks so stupid without his, full he looks stupid with his costume regardless. But without his costume, he just looks like more of a fucking idiot. I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. I think you get it by this point. This guy fucking sucks. He's taken a superhero that a lot of people like and has implemented his own bigoted belief system into this superhero. Actually, what the fuck is going on here, man? It's guys like this that make me want to throw up in my mouth. But I realize the value of food right now, and my resolve strengthens. But yeah, you look fucking stupid. If you're gonna, cosplay as Batman, as a bigoted version of Batman, at least try to, do it, somewhat passable. When I first found out about this guy, I made a video, in a hurry, because I was angry, and I just said the most vile things to this guy, because I was angry about the trans comments he made. There is no group of marginalized people that I will not stand up for, because you have no business making fun of them as a straight white guy parading himself around in a Batman costume. You have no right to do that. Now, I don't know, it might come as a shock to you being told, as a straight white guy in this country, I'm not going to give you any kind of ground to stand on because you don't deserve it. You're a piece of trash, and unfortunately you're raising a kid. If that kid you raise, and I realize that I might be stepping over a line here, but you stepped over the line about 5 times now. If that kid you're raising ever moves away and finds a more open-minded and accepting group of people, I fear that the biggest regret, that the biggest disappointment in his life will not be himself, but you. The way you raised him, the way you taught him to be. You're a piece of trash that deserves no kind of sympathy. Not from me anyway. You messed up with any marginalized group of people, especially trans people or gay people, lesbian people, bi, pans, all that shit. You mess with them, I'm gonna punch you in the balls. There's no better way to put it than that. My advice to you, you piece of trash, not that I would forgive you, not that anyone would forgive you, not that it's a guarantee. Maybe try seeing things from a different light. Maybe try being more open-minded to hearing other sides of the argument. Maybe try just understanding other people's viewpoints instead of being trapped in this little fucking echo chamber of just, no, yeah, I'm right, the white man is being oppressed, Donald Trump is the best, women bring nothing to the table, fat women are not women, trans people are not people, blah 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 blah. Suck a dick. This is how I imagine he imagines gay people, peer pressuring other people to be gay, even though I've never met a single gay person in my life that has peer pressured me to be gay. Hey, I know you're straight and everything, but try to stick a dick in your mouth. You might like it. You might like it. You never know. Just No, please, I don't want to stick a penis in my mouth.
Why not?
Because I'm not into that. Look, man, I don't want to stick a penis in my mouth. Stick my dick in your mouth. Or you're homophobic. Did I get that about right? I think I got that right. Anyways, you just suck. You get a all around because you suck. You're a bad person and you really seem to enjoy it and lean into it for whatever reason. That is like the most unlikable thing you could ever do. Get a grip. You are a grown man parading himself in a Batman costume, a shitty Batman costume might I add, spewing hate speech. Just for the validation of some bros online. Yeah. How is that not ridiculous? Really, I'm asking you that. How is that within itself not such a fucking ridiculous way of living? Anyways, I'm not gonna waste any more of my breath on this guy. So yeah, that's it. Bye bye.